Hey everyone, it's Jack. Let's try that again. Hey everyone, this is Jack, the Obsessed Movie Man, and I wanted to do something that I don't believe I've done, but if I have done, I haven't done it in a long time, and show off my movie collection. Now, not all of the movies that I have are here. Some of them I've lent to friends, so I'm just doing what I have at the moment. And some of these I'm actually sharing with my parents, but most of these are mine. And so let's not waste any time. We're going with I used to have these all set up in a specific order, but since we got this shelf, I've just been procrastinating and not putting them all in order, except the horror films are still in their order, and they're arranged in a certain way. Like, for first off, there's the double packs, like these right here. There's Vampire Band, The Most Dangerous Game. There's I Walked with a Zombie and The Body Snatcher, and Curse of Frankenstein with Taste the Blood of Dracula, and the two Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde films. So those I put like just right there as the double packs, but the rest of them I did in the order in which they came out, but with a few exceptions, like you'll see with the Friday the 13th. So this is the Phantom of the Opera that I always suggest people get. The Milestone Collection has a good orchestra, and it has some good commentary. I have Phantom of the Opera. There's the Dracula Collection. It has Son of Dracula, Dracula's Daughter, the Spanish Dracula, all that good stuff. The Frankenstein Legacy Collection. I love the Universal collections and stuff like that. And the Mummy White Zombie, which many of you know I did for Vigo Sign. Invisible Man Collection. I don't know if it's fair to call Hunchback of Notre Dame a horror film or not, but I've decided to put it in there. The Wolfman. This came out, this particular DVD came out when the remake happened, and I remember getting this at Target. This is the Phantom of the Opera with Claude Reigns. It's not the best version of Phantom of the Opera by far, but it's still an important one for Universal, and I even have a replica of The Mask and a picture of Dorian Gray, which is pretty cool. Abbott. I debated for a long time whether I should put in comedy or not, but since it has the main horror stars, Bela Lugosi and Lon Chaney Jr. and Glenn Strange, I thought I should put it in there. Creature from the Black Lagoon. I just got this on Blu-ray. House of Wax. You can either watch this on a 3D TV or on a regular 2D TV, which is pretty cool. Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, as you know, I reviewed. Horror of... Come on. There's a Horror of Dracula. Revenge of Frankenstein. The Mummy, which I still think is my favorite mummy film. Psycho, and we're getting closer to the slasher genre. I just got this from Shout Factory, Phantom of the Opera with Herbert Lom. The Last Man on Earth, which is basically I Am Legend, but with vampires instead of zombies. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Suspiria by Dario Argento. Count Dracula, which was a BBC series. It's really long to watch, but it's a really good adaptation. I did a review for it, and I famously mispronounced the lead actor's name for Dracula. The original Halloween, the 35th anniversary. And let's see what else. Alien right there, and this is what I meant. I have the first 4 Friday the 13th, and I just put them right here, even though I could put them in the collection set. But I know there is going to be a box set coming out that has all of the Friday the 13th films, so I might want to invest in that. And of course, The Shining, which is relatable to us people in quarantine, especially if your name is Jack and you're stuck with your family. I do have an axe. Okay, so we're moving down to right here. This American Werewolf, yeah, some of them are lodged in the back. American Werewolf in London, which I think is the best werewolf film. Halloween 2, I know it's not really canon anymore, but it's cool to have the TV cut, which I actually prefer the TV cut because it reduces the violence, and even though violence is what a lot of people like in horror films, the reduction of violence in the TV cut makes it feel more authentic to the first film. Whereas if it's uncut, it looks more like a Friday the 13th film. Then there's John Carpenter's The Thing. I believe I also got this from Shout Factory. Gremlins. I thought about putting in Christmas section, but people do die and it is gruesome, so I put Gremlins there. Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't really know which version this is. It says Infinity Films. I don't really know, but maybe getting a collection series in the Nightmare on Elm Street is warranted, I only like really 3 of the Nightmare films, so maybe just getting Nightmare 3, because I have Wes Craven's new Nightmare, so maybe I might want to invest in that. Fright Night, good vampire film. And there's Aliens. I debated also putting Alien and Aliens in the science fiction category, but they are basically horror films. My favorite Friday the 13th film, Part 6, Jason Lives. Another thing that might have best been put in the collection series, and again, you'll see the collection series. Predator and Predator 2. Predator 2 actually does hold up. People, that's the first one and I'm just saying that just because I saw Predator 2 first. I think it is a good film. Monster Squad, now that's where it's at. I really love this movie. This one I also got from Shout Factory. Child's Play I just saw recently for the first time. Really good. Pet Cemetery, the original. I haven't seen the remake yet, but I actually hear it's not that bad. Bram Stoker's Dracula, which I reviewed. Silence of the Lambs. And here it is, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Really, really good film. Red Dragon, which is basically a prequel to Silence of the Lambs, even though Anthony Hopkins looks much older. Van Helsing, I won't defend as a good film, but it's entertaining at least. Incident at Loch Ness. I'm a sucker for Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot horror films. Trick or Treat, again, this is from Shout Factory. I'm not paid by Shout Factory or anything like that. I'm just saying that I got these from Shout Factory. What We Do in the Shadows, again, not sure if I should put in horror or comedy, but I think it works best in the horror section. And Halloween, again, I really wish they called it something else, because now we have 3 films called Halloween. Now I have It. What? It. No, what? It. No one's made that joke before. I have not seen It Chapter 2, so that's why I don't have it. I do own the Invisible Man remake, but I'm lending that to a friend. This is a nice documentary. It came out, I believe, before the Rob Zombie remake. I could be wrong, but it's a good documentary. 25 Years of Terror. And I don't know why the Pirates of the Caribbean films are up here. They should be down there, but it's all the 3 that I own. 1, 2, and 3. Now we have the bad movie section. We're transitioning now. So Star Wars Holiday Special. Howard the Duck on Blu-ray. The Room. Legend of Boggy Creek. Brandon insists it's a bad film, so I put it there. Kung Pao, this is a favorite of CTQ, so I had to put it there even though I do enjoy it. And these films I do enjoy watching, by the way. Hunter from the Future, 35th anniversary. I never thought this would get a 35th, some kind of anniversary, or a Blu-ray. Sorry, lost the camera there. Troll 2, you need to have Troll 2 in your bad movie section, I think. Plan 9 from Outer Space. And of course, Paul Rudd's favorite, Mac and Me. Now down here, it's a kind of disorganized mess, unfortunately, but it was supposed to be like adventure, fantasy, action, and stuff like that, but it's kind of, like I said, a mess. So I have season 1 of Sherlock, and I also have these collections of Peter Cushing, one of my favorite actors, as Sherlock Holmes. Let's see here, Legend with the legendary Tom Cruise and Tim Curry. I'm blanking on the woman's name. Oh god, that's gonna bother me, but it's a good actress. Labyrinth, also, really right. 30th anniversary, still miss you, David Bowie. The Wizard of Oz on Blu-ray. Clash of the Titans, the good one, not the stupid remake. Great Ray Harryhausen films. If you're a Ray Harryhausen fan, you need to see Clash of the Titans. Willow, I love this movie. I know Tag Movie Reviews does not, but Tag Movie Reviews is wrong. Willow is a great film. Hook. This is one I actually do really like, despite what the critics and even Spielberg himself said. I really find Hook to be underrated. Next to that is another Robin Williams film, Jumanji. Yeah, good film, good film. Another one that I really love is The Adventures of Robin Hood with Errol Flynn. Great film. Up here, this should be in the superhero section, but I have, and it just fell. I have the Noir Logan. So I have not seen this yet, but it's black and white basically. So I'm excited to watch it. Die Hard, I need to know at what point to stop collecting Die Hard films, because I know they get worse apparently, but I have the first one, and maybe that should have been the Christmas section, I don't know. Commando, my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger film, because it's Schwarzenegger at his most Schwarzeneggeriest. Escape from New York, and I have a few of the James Bond. Dr. No, I need to get more. Goldfinger, Skyfall, and You Only Live Twice. I have Enter the Dragon by Bruce Lee. I know there's going to be a Criterion Collection set for Bruce Lee films, so I might invest in that as well. That's a lot of keywords, invest, and you'll see a lot of those words are in here. Mad Max Fury Road, need to get some of the original Mad Max films. Big Trouble in Little China. Beverly Hills Cop. And this one, which one is this? Oh yeah, Jackie Chan film. Why am I blanking on the name? Is it Mulholland Drive? I believe it is. I got this actually as a gift, so I don't, this is embarrassing, I don't remember the name of this film, so this is really embarrassing. here, so this is where it gets kind of confusing. So Into the Spider-Verse and Spectacular Spider-Man, the complete series, only 2 seasons, which is a shame. This is a great Spider. I think it's on par with the 90s cartoon, and both series ended abruptly, which both series need a proper conclusion. The 4 Ninja Turtle films that feature the 3 live-action ones and the TMNT animated one. Really, I only need the first Ninja Turtles movie. Then there's this one, which I actually still have not seen, but I bought it, and I've read the comics based on it, Batman versus the Ninja Turtles. I think that's such a funny... It's almost more funny than when they fought the Power Rangers. Oh, it's upside down. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Everything's falling. Batman, the animated series, the complete collection, which also has a lot of the films. I didn't know that was going to happen. So, hold on. Everything's falling. Oh, dear God. Oh, God. Here we go. So, there's that. And I also have... Yeah, a lot of the movies came with that. So Batman Mask of the Phantasm is already on the animated series collection. The Killing Joke, I always skip the prologue with Batgirl, but the rest of the Killing Joke, aside from the animation, which I don't like, I think it's still okay. The last 2 Adam West Batman stuff films, Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders, and Batman versus Two-Face, which was really cool to see their interpretation of Two-Face. Batman Year One, Batman Harley Quinn, which is okay, but my favorite one coming up right here, Batman Under the Red Hood. That was and John DiMaggio, Bender from Futurama does a great Joker, and Batman Return of the Joker, also a great DC's film. So we're moving down here. So unfortunately I have not taken good care of the Knight Rider set. As you see, it's falling apart. I wish they would make another set, like a big Blu-ray set, but that's all. I said I would get it, and I did. Pink Floyd's The Wall. An excellent film. I need not say anything more or bring up He Who Shall Not Be Named. Avatar, the complete series. I successfully got my sister hooked on it. It's on Netflix now, but I wanted to have my copy to see the special features. The Lost City of Z. Now, I was told that this was really good, and I liked it for the most part, but I was a little disappointed with some of the aspects of it. I think it was hyped up for me too much, that I was kind of let down. The Day the Earth Stood Still, not only one of my favorite science fiction films, one of my favorite films of all time. 2001: A Space Odyssey. This was hard figuring out which cut to get, so I just settled for the final cut of Blade Runner. Some say the director's cut, but anything but the theatrical cut, I'm told. Terminator, right there, and Terminator 2 with a little hologram right there. Ooh. There's also Robocop, Planet of the Apes. I forgot E.T. I don't know if this is the one where the guns are edited out or if they are there, but that was a thing that happened with one of the re-releases. Ex Machina, which is a great film. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. J.J. Abrams' Star Trek, which I have the 2 of them, but I think I should get the 3rd, because the 3rd I think is actually the best. It feels most like Star Trek. As I've gone, I respect these films for getting me into Star Trek, but I don't think after watching the original series and Next Gen, they quite capture Star Trek. The Harry Potter films, I have almost all of them except for Deathly Hallows 1 or 2. Again, as I said, there's a big collection box set that I should probably invest in and just to save up room. I only have the 2 Lord of the Rings. Oh, I technically have the 3, but we'll get to that quickly. And I don't need these on Blu-ray because they already came chock full of special features already. These are some of my dad's films right here, so I'll leave these, but these are ones that don't fit on the shelf because I do share some of the shelf with my parents. So here's the Christmas collection, and oh, they're falling. Okay, so Miracle on 34th Street, you can watch it either in color or black and white. This is another one that's really good, Joyce Noel, a true story, and it's a Christmas film. My favorite version of A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott. This is a big box set with a lot of familiar Christmas classics from Rankin Bass, I believe. It's a Wonderful Life, which I still need to review. It's just hard to sit through because I consider it to be pretty sad, actually. I'm one of the few people who has a hard time watching this around Christmas. The Polar Express, I thought this was fun, even though the animation can be a little off at times. This is a family film that we always watch, even though it's not the best. We do love the Santa Claus. And the Nightmare Before Christmas, can't go wrong with that. The Best Grinch, with Boris Karloff, the Ultimate Edition. Charlie Brown, you can't go wrong either with this. A Charlie Brown Christmas classic, and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So another one we have, I have the 25th anniversary of the Phantom of the Opera, but I'm letting a friend borrow that right now. But I do also have Into the Woods with the original cast. Return to Oz, which is a terrifying film, but I love it. Aladdin, I have this big horror set with Lon Chaney Jr. on here. Some of the Viggo Stein movies were kind of picked from here originally. There is, with Sigourney Weaver, Gorillas in the Mist. Cinderella, there is the lost episodes of the Clone Wars, Season 1 of Rebels, 2, and Season 3 of Rebels. I need Season 4. There's Amelie. There is the first season Batman and Batman the 66 series. And I'm probably going to get rid of these, but these are the sequel trilogies. I was annoyed that they didn't have the same kind of logo that the original Star Wars films did, but I found the logos and I just taped them over. But I might just get rid of these altogether. I believe I mentioned Amelie down there already. And what's this? Oh, that came with Batman. This is a big Criterion Collection for early Godzilla Showa films from 1954 to 1975. Yeah, that is... And you think we would be done, but no, we are going to travel up here. So these are a lot of the Kaiju films. There's the... I'm insane, I know. I have the deluxe extended edition of Peter Jackson's King Kong. I have all the Millennium Godzilla films. There's also Kong Skull Island and Godzilla King of the Monsters. This was a Japanese import from a friend. I do know what this one is. It's the 1970s King Kong. It's Mothra. I have 2 riff tracks, and this is for Indiana Jones, Crystal Skull, and Lord of the Rings, Return of the King riff tracks. And that's why I said I kind of have Return of the King, because it actually comes with Return of the King unaltered on this, and it also has the riff tracks. There's also Mystery Science 3000 for Mad Monster. That was given to me by Tag Movie Reviews. And MST3K versus Gamera, all the Gamera films I reviewed. So we're going to go past there, go past the Falcon, go past some of the Legos, and we're in this, what is the superhero section. So the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man films are here, and I have almost all the MCU films. Let's see, I have Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, I don't have Iron Man 2. Thor, I do have, I don't know, oh, there it is. It's falling, come on, Thor. Oh god. Oh jeez, this is not professional at all. And another one just fell, so what? Okay, bear with me. Bear with me, folks. There we go. Oh wait, no. Yeah, oh jeez. It's like an earthquake. Okay, so there's Thor, and I don't know. Captain America, First Avenger is right here. I don't know why it's over here, but oh wait, no. That's Winter Soldier. This is so unprofessional. I apologize to you guys. I don't know where Captain America, the First Avenger is. It's probably in the back somewhere, but the Avengers is right here. And there is Captain America, the Winter Soldier. I don't have Iron Man 3. Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Civil War, Doctor Strange, Volume 2, Spider-Man, Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, and Black Panther, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. I might give some thoughts on what the future of Black Panther could be. I have my own theories, but I guarantee you right now there's talks right now going on. Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home. I still also need to get Captain Marvel, even though okay, I don't like Captain Marvel, Iron Man 2, or Iron Man 3, or Thor 2, but I'm a completionist and I need to complete my MCU thing. This is a great documentary on gorillas. They're my favorite animal. I got this from a theater teacher, The Trouble with Angels. It's pretty funny. I also got this just as a joke because I love a Kindergarten Cop. It was going to be, I do have a review for Kindergarten Cop that I worked on a few years ago, but I never got around to making it. It's a funny Schwarzenegger film. These do not belong to me. These belong to my family. So what else do we have here? Harry and the Hendersons that I might review one day. Harry is, there's Bigfoot. There's the original Hobbit. There we go. We're entering most of the Disney family section. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Treasure Island, The Rocketeer, The Little Mermaid, The Jungle Book, Winnie the Pooh, Rescuers, Beauty and the Beast, Mary Poppins, Lion King, Frozen, Inside Out, Toy Story 1 and 2. I need to get at least 3. I don't really have any intention of seeing 4. Monsters Inc., Monsters University, which is my sister's. The Incredibles, Ratatouille, Shrek 1, Shrek 2, and there's no other Shreks aside from the musical, which is really good. And these belong to my parents as well. Now here's the collection set I was talking about, like the big box sets. Like I love this Indiana Jones box set. It looks like it is like an archive kind of thing. All 3 Indiana Jones films. Yes, all 3. Just like all 3 Jurassic Parks, even though there should be only 1, maybe 2 Jurassic Park films. The King Kong Collection, Star Trek, which only has Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock, and the, oh my gosh, why am I blanking on it? Why am I blanking on the name? Voyage Home. I should have known that. It's the first box I ever got, the Love Bug series. I am bananas for Herbie. Ha ha ha. Hey, the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future, the Ghostbusters pack, Rocky goes all the way up to Rocky Balboa, Mission Impossible, that belongs to my dad, and here's some of the superhero films: Superman the movie, Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut, Batman the 1966 movie, Batman the Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton film, Batman Returns, should be Christmas film, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, Logan, Deadpool, Deadpool 2, and X-Men 2, and Days of Future Past. I should put First Class in there. First Class isn't that bad. And I do own the prequels, just I don't know why. I don't love them, but I thought it looked cool to kind of put them in order. Like I showed originally, I had them all arranged by their timeline, like 1, 2, Clone Wars 3. The only special edition I'm somewhat okay with is the Empire Strikes Back, because it has the correct emperor. And here's my Criterion Collection, as I showed off before. This time War of the Worlds came in, so it's there. To Kill a Mockingbird, Steelbook Edition, Citizen Kane. It happened one night I found on vacation. I mean, I didn't find it. The phrasing of that was kind of funny. Vertigo, Breakfast at Tiffany's, as I reviewed, The King of Comedy, Pulp Fiction, Birdman, Blazing Saddles, High Anxiety, Young Frankenstein, Spaceballs, The Mask, Blues Brothers, Anchorman, and that's it. That is my movie collection. More to come, surely, one day, much to my parents' dismay. I just wanted to give you a little tour of it. Hope all is well, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.